Work harder, not smarter. This is not conventional wisdom, and it's not something I see in a younger generation. I see people trying to think, rethink, and overthink their education, their career, and their next move. But let me tell you this, you don't know what you don't know. You can't give what you don't have, and there's no shortcut to success. You need to put in the work and do the time. You see, your value comes mostly from your experience, and the quality of your experience is only as good as what you make of it. When I was a kid, I was always told how smart I was. So I coasted. I coasted through high school, got decent grades, but wasn't top of my class or anything like that. But at least I graduated with a fairly good enough average. Then I went on to coast in college. I had to go to college. Everyone knew that to be somebody, you had to go to college. So I went and I coasted. I always said I had a 4.0 intellect and a 2.0 work ethic, which landed me right at a 3.0 GPA. Pretty underwhelming for such a gifted mind. It wasn't until I decided to fulfill some dreams of mine that I realized that being successful was critical. I finally found what I was good at and became a software developer. I decided to work hard, harder than everyone else. I spent long hours, late nights, and worked right through lunch breaks. I quickly stacked up higher and higher next to some of my competition. And my reputation grew, and so did my salaries. I jumped ship more times than I like to count, trying to chase promotions and improve my salary. I thought making more money would fulfill more of my dreams. But the more money I made, the more money I spent, and the more isolated and lonely I became. It wasn't until I came back into the software industry with a renewed mind and a fresh attitude. I discovered that my career is not what it gives me, but what I can give back to it. I wouldn't become someone unless I gave myself away and again worked harder than everyone else around me. This time I had an open mind and an open heart. I never said no, that's not my job, or this isn't my responsibility. I always said yes to tasks and work that was given to me. I planted in and gave my career my all, and this has rewarded me. So yes, I have some level of financial success, but more importantly, I have a career. I'm surrounded by people that are happy to be there, and we vibe off each other's energy. They love what they do, and the spirit builds in our community, in our work. It feels good to do something meaningful, not because software is inherently meaningful, but because our attitudes is what give it that meaning. This is how we shape our destiny, and this is how we mold our world. It's not by skepticism, greed, and only doing the minimum to get by. We might think we just have to do this much just not to get fired, but some days that's all we can give. But overall, it's about committing. It's about submerging yourself in your work, giving yourself over, and being passionate about what you do. Eventually, your work becomes your joy, and you can finally say, I do what makes me happy, and I love what I do.